Let's get it on.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Up and running.
Well, welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Chris. Here's this Tubb Farmer. This is episode 4 of 14 of Low. If you haven't got your popcorn or your Reese's Pieces, now's the time to do so. Because this shit's going to get good.
Mm-hmm.
How are we doing, Tubbs?
Hey, not bad for a Monday.
How was your day today?
Long.
Ah, well, it's always nice to have a long day to come home to.
What? What does that mean?
Yep. I don't know. Just came into my head. So I thought it was good.
Hey, Dakota, how's it going? I'm just like, what? What are you talking about?
Oh, please don't ask.
Exactly.
Like, in all fairness, I'm so overwhelmed with our lovely mods today, I don't know what to do about it. Because, like, I'm here standing on...
Tell me, okay, let me get my therapy couch up. Tell me how you feel.
Well, I'm standing on the roof of my barn, in my farmyard, looking around. And I'm just thinking, what does my farm miss? I mean, it's missing something. And I'm thinking, yeah, no, it's not a cow pen. It's not a sheep pasture. I'm thinking to myself, one of the lovely bulb decoration.
Yeah,
get you. This farm.
You just bought a 2020 Dodge Ram dually and a 2020 Ford F50 dually. Well, alright, that's a lot of money.
No, I didn't.
Dakota said he just bought them.
Yes, I know. Hey Dakota, welcome to the channel. Never mind me, I'm just so overwhelmed with our lovely mods that we got today.
Oh, that's what we were doing. We were doing therapy. Tell me about the mods.
Like, mods that don't effing make sense.
And when you say effing, what does that exactly mean?
Frugal.
It's funny how you feel that way. $300,000 is a lot of money to spend.
Like, in all fairness, it's like, what is that bull going to do? It lights up its eyes at night time. So does the giant pumpkin.
It's a good entrance sign. It could be, this might be good for you. So look at it this way, from an Irish standpoint. You put it out there, and that basically means no, you're not taking no bull around here. So I'm just saying.
I'm Irish. I don't need a decoration for people to know that.
There for the winter now. Yeah.
Like my farm is called Lucky Charms. People know it's Irish.
Yeah. I think if you would have put Irish Spring, everybody would have probably been on tune with that, you know.
I'm changing it to the no BS farm.
The no BS farm, and then get your bull sign. Dakota says there for the winter now. Yeah. You talking about the pickups, or what are you talking about? What are you saying, Dakota?
Right, guys, anyway, welcome back to the channel. Like I said, this is episode 14 of Blowing Oak with myself and Tubb Farmer. So, if anyone is eagle-eyed at the moment, they will know that I've got 41,000 in the bank, where I had 217,000 from yesterday. But I did say I was going to get a field, so before I left the stream last night, before I left the map, I went back to the bank manager. I got on my hands and knees, I did some dirty deed, and they gave me the loan to get my field. So I bought field number 6.
I'm glad you did. I like you being in debt.
I did. You know, so my debt now is substantial. But the bank manager, in all his glory and wisdom, said I can pay it back whenever I want.
Oh, he's a nice little banker.
So, what springs to mind is that song, "Bitch, Where's My Money?" Because he's going to be waiting for a while.
Sounds like one of those useful mods we got.
Don't start. Oh, I'm serious. I can't believe Giants let a fucking bull come through the mod hub.
It's not just any bull. It's not just
it's 2,000 euro to buy that shit.
I know, but it's not just any bull.
And it's 100 euro maintenance debt just for his eyes to glow at night time.
It's not just any bull.
Right? No, please don't go that route. Oh, it's a famous Spanish monument. So is the Eiffel Tower, but we don't have that in fucking Farmstead.
We kind of do, but we just don't use it.
I'm serious. I mean, like that's I don't know what the hell. And I wouldn't mind, but that's from Mapper's Paradise, who brought us Welker Farms.
Well, at least you like the Steyr.
Yes, I did and I didn't. I'm in the same boat as we were talking before we went before we started the stream. That yeah, the Steyr is a fantastic looking mod, and I was always fond of the Steyr tractors. Only difference is we have enough tractors in the game now.
Yeah.
So if we're going to have tractors, please, please, please give us a classic pack.
But I can tell you right now, beyond equivocation and dispute, when you saw that Super Bison, I know what you were thinking. You were thinking, oh my gosh, I finally got the harvester I've always wanted. Your silence is the full answer.
No, I'm thinking to what my grandfather used to tell me. If you've nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all.
I could see you driving one of those things.
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
into a scrapyard.
You should have.
That's where I would drive one of those.
You should have downloaded it. We could have put it on this map. It would have been perfect for this. 2.5 meters running around all over town.
Why not? Why not? I agree with you. Yeah. I mean, especially on field 50 when I have to finish off my contract. I mean, I could be using that instead of the ideal. Man, I never thought of that. I mean, our lovely subscribers and viewers will love to watch us do a field 50 harvest with 2 or 3 bisons in the field. Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Like, whoever's letting the mods come through Giant should be taken out and bullwhip with that sign that they just said through.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now you got a whip in here. We got a bull. Now it's a bull whip.
Yep. I think they should be beaten with that monument.
Ah, good times, like, good times.
Like, I will say this though. I mean, I'm looking at my farm and I'm thinking, yeah, it needs that monument because it's a game changer.
Right.
Yeah. Hey.
Onward.
That is what we put up with. Like, come on, give me your honest opinion. When you saw that mod in the mod hub, did your heart not just sink?
I was thinking of the useful benefits of those mods and how they could be utilized properly on the right map to make your farming operation more efficient.
Right, okay.
And I didn't even practice that script.
Well, I'm right. So, in all your lovely wisdom and useful information that you think it's going to bring, right? Please enlighten us, because I'm pretty sure your subscribers would love to know how that is beneficial for your farm.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree, Dakota. We do need seasons, but however, based upon all the information that Chris and I have gotten, and from other larger YouTubers than us, it's looking probably around Christmas time. So I wouldn't expect it before then.
Yeah,
I agree.
exactly.
I agree. I want seasons too, but basically everything that we're hearing, it's going to be somewhere around Christmas time before it's out.
Yeah. So instead of working on that, they're working on full.
Yeah, so I'm not really sure how
Now
they do
I
that.
will say this though. I will say this right before you answer that question.
Uh,
When I looked at the mod hub today, and I saw that was in the map section
mhm,
of the mods, and I looked at it, and I said, "Oh, yeah,
mhm.
lovely." I said to myself, "It's a new map that's coming out.
Hey, Faith,
Fantastic." So I was hoping it was going to be maybe
what'd you
Greenwich
do?
or Shamrock Valley. I
Thank you.
clicked onto it, and there was this obscure bull. I was like, "Oh, maybe it's a farm in the States, and they have it's like a ranch or something."
Hmm.
Clicked onto it, and I went, "Are you fucking shitting me?
Nah, they
A
wouldn't.
monument, a decoration. Come on."
Ah, come on. I mean, I know you're Irish and all, but you had to have a little fuzzy feeling for a second.
Yeah, I had because like the Steyr was there.
Oh, what a deal. That's what I'm
I mean,
talking about right there.
like and like I'm speechless for the shit that we're getting lately. I mean, I kind of do feel sorry for us.
Well, the problem is that the way that we take the approach on Farming Simulator, most of the stuff they've been putting out lately has not been beneficial or useful for us. So,
No,
which is frustrating, but I assure you,
like
somebody will be using it.
I'm hoping, I really am hoping and I'm praying that joints do come along and in 17 have a rule that states uh, there's no point in having 3 meter shit. There's no point in having monuments that no one's going to be using. There's no point in having giant pumpkins or bull,
Gnomes.
uh, bull, bull decorations that's going to do nothing for you in the game.
Mm,
I really do.
no, I agree. I don't disagree. I mean, because for us, it's not a useful mod. And the thing
For
about it is,
anybody
well, I mean, there's going to be people that use it. I mean, believe it or
who,
not. I don't know, but
who,
they'll use it. I guarantee you, they'll use it.
what the likes of DJ Goham because he wants to keep his subscribers happy, and it's so,
Yeah,
right, and there's
I
something
don't know.
stupid to stick in the stream.
Maybe I don't know.
Uh,
Could be, but that's the
virtual
thing.
farmer,
But that's the thing.
virtual farmer to keep Mapper's Paradise happy.
Yep,
Come on,
somebody
let's
going to
be
use it
realistic.
though. It is realistic. Somebody will use it, and
Right, you know something. Right, this is a shout out to everybody who's going to be watching my stream tonight. I want one person to
okay,
come onto
Dakota,
the
no
stream
worries.
and genuinely tell me they're going to use that bull monument on their farm. Don't just come onto and say that, oh, I'll use it just to say that you're going to use it. Genuinely tell me you're going to use it. Are you going to use the Tubbs?
Let me think about that for just a minute.
Hey, Dakota.
No, no,
How's it going?
I'm not going to use it.
Yeah, so like I said, somebody that's watching our stream tonight, come onto my channel and literally tell me in all honesty, are you going to use that bull decoration on your farm?
That. What are you saying? You don't think somebody will use it?
Because nobody in the right mind is going to use it. See,
Wait, what?
Dakota just said that he's not going to be using it.
Well,
Like, who's going to pay €2,000 for a monument
there.
or decoration that's going
There
to
you
stick in their
go.
farm somewhere, and you're going to be paying Tubbs, get off my street. Living like Like, who's going to pay €2,000 for? Oh, I'll have to get this right. Either a rusted cow, a wooden cow, or some kind of metal cow that's going to do nothing except light up at night time.
So your question is, who?
Yeah, who's going to use it? Like, you see? Thank you, Scott Page. By the way, welcome to the channel, Scott. I appreciate the sub also. Also, guys, for anybody who hasn't subscribed to Scott Page, go over to his channel, check him out. He's a part of a gang of YouTubers out there, the six-wheeling pop team, I should call them.
Yeah, but, Mr. and Mrs. Aussie also. He plays with them a lot. How you doing, Scott?
So go and check him
Welcome
out,
back.
Go and check him out. Check out his channel. Hit his like buttons and subscribe to him. He's a great guy, great content. So go check him out. But yes, I do agree. It is a waste of time. Oh, sorry. Yeah, the Aussie crew.
Yep. Yeah, that's where I first saw Scott on there. Scott used to know me as Law Dog before I changed over to this channel.
No worries, Scott. Also, J-Dog One Party is in the house. Welcome to the channel, J-Dog.
Hey, J-Dog, what's happening?
Go and check out J-Dog, okay? Another great YouTuber. He also hit his 1,000 YouTube subscribers last week.
Oh, awesome. Congratulations, man.
Oh, he's YouTube verified. So well done on that one, man. Well done on that. So also go check him out, guys. Another great YouTuber, great content.
Well done, well done.
Yeah. So you probably kind of came in, guys, when we're just talking about the lovely mod that we got today. Cow, that cow placeable that we got, that bull S placeable, and we have a little bit of a discussion going on here. Tubb Farmer says that somebody will use it on their farm, and I'm saying who in all honesty is going to be using it.
Somebody will. Go back and read your chat. Somebody will.
Yeah, that's from you.
Hey, you said anybody in the chat. I was in the chat. I put it in there. Don't discriminate.
Scott, Law Dog's new channel is Tubb Farmer. Hey Matt, welcome to the channel, brother. I caught your stream the other night. Great stream. Also, guys, if anyone hasn't checked out Matt, go and check out Matt also.
Hey Matt, what's happening? Glad to have you in.
Matt at the moment, as well as Six Wheel and Pop is working a brand new map that was made. It's a Larkin map. It was made by Mr. T-Bone 39. Looks a great map. Now we all know that I'm not a big fan of Larkin, but that map looks fantastic. From what I've seen of it, it's a flat map with probably about 1 million trees on it. But it'll be a great map to actually turn into a farm because it's flat and stuff like that. I don't think there's any sell points on it for animals or anything like that, so if you are on PC you'll be able to mod them in, but on console you wouldn't be able to. So but yeah, no, it looks like a great map, so if anyone wants to check it out, it's called Logging in the Holler with the map. So it's not out yet, so just hop on to either on Matt's channel, Six Wheeling, Pop's channel, or even go to Mr. T-Bone himself and see if he will let you download it when it comes to the public and stuff like that, and check it out. It looks a fantastic map. Unfortunately, from what I know, it won't be coming to console anytime soon because it's his very first map. So he's going to be modding a few other Larkin maps, I think, just to get into the swing of things.
Oh,
He
that's
said
cool.
that he might try his hand at a farming map, but He's not going to go console just yet. So, but when it does, I definitely will download one of his maps.
Yeah, for sure.
But go check him out, guys. They're all well worth a subscribe. Let's get this guy going again. So I'm on field 50 and I am doing a corn harvest contract that we started yesterday. I probably will get this done this evening, but I've also just bought field number 6. No worries, Scott. Thanks a million, brother, for jumping in. I do appreciate it.
Have a good one, Scott.
So, like I said, guys, go check out Scott Page's channel and hit his like buttons on his video content and subscribe to him also. I know he would definitely appreciate it.
No. No. This is a no-no.
What?
No.
Oh my goodness.
Get out.
Okay.
So getting back to your mods, right? You were about to give me your opinion.
I did?
I'm still waiting.
I already did.
No. That thing, like somebody will use it, does not count as an opinion.
Hey, it's an opinion.
That there just counts as stream trolling.
Stream trolling? What the heck? Kind of nonsense you talking now. You've been reading books again.
Yes, it's called
yeah, think about
Giants
it.
Giants for idiots.
Yeah, you were having to really consider that one. That's too funny. Okay, so we are done with our contract on this field.
Yeah, no, like in all fairness, so I wish you just
94%.
kind of gave up working on those kind of mods and got to the mods that people are looking for, like seasons and
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah. It is.
Well, I will say this: apart from what we were, from what we think is going to happen with seasons for console, where it's going to come out probably after the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
So I still believe that, but I could be mistaken. But it's either going to come out after the holidays or it's going to come out as a bumper pack before the holidays. So Giants can keep us happy when they're on their holiday break also. So either way, we're not going to see it for another 7 weeks at least.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit before we see seasons.
Which is a pity, but it is what it is.
Yes, sir. It is what it is, and but that's the way it's always going to be when
Hey, lay down. Tilly,
for
lay down.
console, in my opinion.
Yeah. But I'm just hoping, like in
No.
21, that
Hey.
Giants will wake up and give themselves some kind of limit of how many
Hey, lay down.
3-meter mods and plows and
Good girl.
3-meter fertilizers and cultivators and weights are going to come into the game.
What? Do I detect a little bit of optimism in the professor's observations? Oh my gosh.
No.
Better mark this down. Episode 14, y'all. It happened.
What?
Chris
did I
was
miss?
Chris was almost positive about Giants.
Lay down. Lay down.
Almost.
Lay down.
I must have took a mouthful of Puppy Luwak and it just kind of went to my head that split second.
He got you a little dizzy.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah. He said I could see stars. All right, give me a
But
good bonus.
I will say though, I did like and the Steyr tractor.
Yeah, I was looking at it. I haven't messed with it much, but the rest of it I didn't find very useful at all. All right, $16,000 bonus plus 9,000. We'll take that. Not a bad little contract. Made us a good 20 some odd thousand. That'll help out the little coffers a little bit. Get us a little bit of money. It looks like, since we're caught up, another contract. What are you doing over there? Stay out of that man's corn.
Yeah, please.
Hey, wait a minute. You're not doing that. It looks like a hard worker's doing all the work.
What's that cockroach going by at 90 miles an hour?
Oh, you know, the one that doesn't have a hard worker. I'm doing the work.
I was doing the work, but my hard work is going to keep going when I'm emptying this, so I'm not going to stay on this contract for another 6 episodes.
I didn't understand that concept. Okay.
Tilly.
Because I have a field of canola now that needs to be worked also.
Well, you're on top of your game. What can I say?
Yep.
Whoa.
I'm
spin out.
I'm filled with giant
Enthusiasm.
I'm filled with giant positivity.
Yeah, your enthusiasm is scaring me, Professor.
Oh. But actually, yeah. Speaking of joints, did you see the trailer for FS20?
Yeah, I saw that.
So there is.
Well, I
John
had to.
Deere
You
in
sent it to me. Yeah, you sent it to me.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
There is John Deere in it. It's only, I think, 2 tractors and a harvester. I think it is. Was it 6M?
Yeah, something like that.
6M and 7M, I think it is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. See
And the harvester, the 590 harvester, I think.
right.
Okay, I think Case is also in it. Now they're the only 2 brands at the show, which is Case and John Deere. But there's nothing about the DLC, the class DLC.
Yeah, I didn't see it in that.
So So I'm not sure. Maybe you can get class. You know.
I don't know. Yeah.
Exactly, Matt. I quite agree with you. It seems it is. It's very soon to have FS20 out. Now the thing is, it's come with the Switch. So for FS20, in my opinion, to be out now, they were really thinking about that at the start of FS19 release. They must have been going and they must have been making that for it to come out a year. Yeah, nearly a year after the launch in 19. So because of that also, like there's no news on DLCs. So there's nothing about the Anderson DLC. There was nothing about the Kloss DLC.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so I don't know if they're available or if they're going to be coming at a later date, or if you can actually download them off the store. But I don't think there's any mod hub installed on it. And if it is on Switch, it's going to have a smaller system capacity. So how many slots are you going to have? So I don't know. My like I said last night in one of my streams, it's not going to make me go out and buy the Switch to buy that game.
Come on.
You know, well, I wouldn't. I mean, plus I don't really have to because my daughter has the Switch, so I can borrow hers if I do decide to get it, which I don't think I will.
Never say never.
I'm saying never.
Yeah, I've heard you say that before.
Trust me.
But there was that one time.
Never.
There was that one.
I'm saying never on that.
Let's see, 54. Where are you at, 54?
Actually, Matt, I want to ask you a question there.
There you
Last night on your stream, I know I asked about Mr. T-Bone and his maps and stuff like that. And I heard that you were saying that you have a console, and so does Mr. T-Bone. Do you actually ever play on your console anymore, or is it just all PC for the moment that you're going? Yeah, so,
No.
your opinion on FS20
No.
Tubbs?
No.
I'm kind of like you and I've talked about this. I just
Come here. Come over here and lay down. Come here.
I don't know why they're concentrating their efforts on that. There's a lot of things that they need to enhance and build on 19 to make it better. And so, and I know it takes time to develop that kind of stuff. So that only tells me that, it's not like 100% in 19. They're too worried about trying to get, a 20 out for, Switch or whatever. That's my thought process, and I'm not shaming anybody. I mean, obviously it's going to be beneficial for somebody, but I just think they got a lot more things to do in 19 that can make it better and enhance it. We're here on console, we're still waiting for seasons. And then there's other glitches throughout the game that can be worked on to improve the quality of the farming experience. And so that's what I find kind of disappointing about it. Of course, you and I have talked about this many times. We question their processes about how they run things through testing, because when we get it, they still have these glitches in them that should have never made it out of testing, right? So if that's going on, how are you going to set and develop another whole game and put out a 20? So I don't know. That's just my thought on it. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying that's from my personal perspective when I look at this.
Yeah. Oh no, like what I just said, we have talked about this many times, and one of my processes now that I've actually now come to realize that it's actually true is joints at the moment is all about money, right? And what I mean by that is, yes, right? And what I mean by that is, like,
that's the
even though
professor
they
I
haven't,
know.
so even though they have 19 out and they know that 19 is full of glitches that need to be fixed, right? They know that there's mods in the games that people are crying out for, especially on consoles such as Seasons. There's maps that are in testing that people are crying out for, such as Greenwich Valley and Shamrock Valley, stuff like that. But instead of actually concentrating on the glitches that are coming in, such as that new crop glitch that people know that are in the game now, but Giants haven't put that in. They haven't, like, even in the 1.5 update, they never accounted for that. And they could have. In that update, they could have just fixed every glitch that was in the game, but they didn't. Right? The glitch was, right, so like that 1.4 1.5 update, I should say, was for the DLC, the class DLC to come in. Right? They fixed a few things. In fact, 1 second. Matt says, for now it's just PSC on 19. I do have maps on console and save games. I do play other games on console like Dead by Daylight and Call of Duty 4. It is the limits. It's the limit space you get on console. It is. It's a very limited space. So with that being said, right? So instead of fixing the glitches, and I want to ask Matt because he's on PC, so maybe he would know what it is. In that 1.5 update, we also got a yoke that was called AI memory loss. Now we're trying to figure out what that is. Right, so maybe Matt, because he's a PC player, he might be able to enlighten us on what the AI memory loss was. But in saying that, going back to what I was saying about joints. So instead of fixing the glitches that we have in 19, they concentrate on making FS20. They get FS20 out before Christmas. Right? And that's what's happened, right? So like, to me, that just tells me one thing. They're concentrating on making more money from other people to buy FS20 than actually spend the money and getting these glitches fixed. So
I agree.
do not feel that's what's happening.
You're not feeling the love.
You're feeling the love, good man.
Not feeling the love. Well, that's the whole reason, and you and I have talked about this. That's the whole reason that I want to, once I get all the components for my PC, I'm going to build it, and I'm going to play PC also. But, Faith, you're in the middle of the TV. Thank you.
Sorry.
You do right. Well done, Faith.
But that's the whole reason that I want to switch over, is because I want the gameplay experience with the different kind of mods that are available or accessible on PC, whereas console is limited. And I'm not concerned about how many slot counts per individual item that I'm trying to place on my farm so that I can have a better experience on my map. And that's the whole reason that I'm going to it. Not that I don't like console. I love console. It's good enough for me for right now, but I think the PC would definitely broaden the experience for me because of the love that I have for this game, So, and it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Because it's expensive to go to PC. It's not cheap.
No.
Just hell, the graphics card alone that I'm getting is $1,000, or it's a little over $1,000 just for the graphic card. Well, that's way more than you can pay for any console. And you can start streaming from a console with a few $100 or whatever. But PC is a little bit different.
Lay down.
So anyway, just my thoughts.
Yeah, no, like that's yeah.
Random rambling of my thoughts.
Yes, it's a bunch of randoms. Matt says it is very hard to play on console once you play on PC. Yes, definitely broadens the experience.
Oh, good deal. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah. Oh no, I agree. I mean, like you have a few mods on your logging in the holler I think that's what's called, logging in the holler map by Mr. T-Bone. And you have a few mods on that I actually quite liked last night. I can't remember them because, like I said, we don't have them. So, but one of them was your truck that you used at the start of the stream. I can't remember the name of it.
I like the little the little forklift that they had in there. I thought that was kind of cool.
Version. It's a modded version of a earth mover, I think it is. And you had it for your logs instead. I like that mod, but like like what we're on console, we're not going to get mods like that, and that's just it's a sad thing, But I wish Giants would, in all their wisdom and glory, because like they've been going since 2009, 2008, I think it is, and so they're not a new company at this. I mean, like they've been doing it for a while.
No, ma'am.
I wish that they just kind of dispensed with all these 3 meter stuff and stuff that makes no sense, such as wall monuments and giant pumpkins, and concentrate on what the players themselves want. So, like going back to PC and console, like PC doesn't have limitations, right? There's no there's no slot counts, and mods is galore. I mean, it's like Christmas every day on the mod hubs. Whereas console are still held to ransom through slot counts and stuff like that. So I wish Giant, in all their wisdom, said to themselves, because console had the slots, let's get rid of all these 3 meter stuff. If PC wants them, let PC have those 3 meter stuff. But let's just get rid of them from console. Let's get rid of the likes of giant pumpkins and bull monuments from console because they don't want them. And if PC wants them, that's fair enough. So I wish they kind of used their discretion. You know, that's so I think that's the point they're trying to make here. Hey Julian, hey, welcome to the channel, brother. Nice to have you here. Also, guys, there's another great YouTuber, Julian, hey, the FS19 consultant for console. He streams most nights and everything else. At the moment, he has 2 maps going, which is This Is Ireland Let's Play, and he has one on the flat map. He's another great YouTuber. Go check him out, also, guys.
Hey, Julian. How you doing tonight? Glad to have you.
So the map is saying there's a working sawmill, then you have all sorts of equipment. On the logging aspect, FDR has excellent mods and maps. Yeah, no, that's so similar. Like PC has that capacity and everything else, and all that quantity and stuff. Where consoles are held to ransom by the slots. You know? Like what I know, like I know Sony has their say in it, with what can come in and what can't come in, and then Giants has their licenses, stuff, and everything like that. But I just wish that they would actually use their common sense also, and take away the likes of the 3 meter stuff. Like what we don't have any maps on this in 19 at the moment, as far as I'm concerned. That you have to use a 3 meter play with. You know, I don't think we do. So I don't think we should have any 3 meter stuff. Also, weights. I think we have enough weights, so get extra weights. Like we have enough bale spikes in the game to start a yard sale, and yet we got another bale spike today. You know, so for me, I don't think we need that stuff now. Console on PC, it's a different thing because, like I said, they're not held to a slot count. So yeah, if modders want to make a 3 meter thing and send it on to Giants for testing for PC, by all means, let them do it. I'm more than happy for modders to do it because I have all respect in the world for the modders. What I don't have at the moment is respect for Giants and not using their discretion and letting like that bull decoration that came in today in for console, because it's going to take up slots that we can't have, that we don't have to use. And I think that's where I think Giants really gets me. They don't use that discretion and let say to the modders, yeah, you can have a 3 meter play out, that's grand, but I'm going to send it for PC. I'm not going to send it for console because I don't have the slots for it. Does that make sense to you, Tubbs?
Oh no, I'm with you, brother.
Yeah.
No, I know exactly what you're saying.
Julian goes, thanks guys, I'm honoured, just off the bed for a little lion, enjoy your stream.
Have a good one, Julian.
Yep. We do try and have a good stream, but sometimes because like we said already, no PC has that where you can have your great stories and everything else, and whereas console is, they don't have that ability to really get stuck into stuff.
Sit down.
So
There you go.
Matt says, it's kind of unfortunate though, I have a fairly nice save game on Wilhelmina Forest for console. Yeah, it's a pity. I mean, being held to ransom by all that stuff. You know? But as we always say, it is what it is, and we have to put up with it.
Well, there ain't
at the same
no
time, it's just fucking frustration. It is. You know?
Yeah, well, and that's the thing. That's, I mean, like me, painting me into a corner where I'm considering PC now when I like console, but I get frustrated because of the
Sit down. Sit.
idiosyncrasies that come along with console. And so, you know, now I'm looking at I'm gonna get a PC and try to enhance my gameplay. And then,
Mm-hmm.
but the thing about it is, it's to me, it's just expensive. But
Shake.
oh well.
So, okay. Shiloh says, hello, Crispy and Tubby Wire.
Hello, shallow.
Oh,
We
here
got a
we go again.
we got a
Here we go.
we got a bit of color in here now. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Shiloh says, Giants are not focused on console, just turn how much profit as possible. See, I actually, this is the first time you've been on a chat, Shiloh, that actually made complete sense in one of your chats.
Yeah, but he's not done for tonight, so give him
Oh,
a
no,
minute.
no.
Give him a minute.
Exactly. Give him a minute, exactly. He'll come up with some obscene stuff now in a second.
Yeah,
But
probably something that
I will-
involves jello and pudding and potatoes and something else.
Yeah.
Who knows?
You know, whipped cream spread all over himself or something.
What was it he
Well-
come up with? A pudding or a potato lollipop
Potato
or
flavor. Potato
ice
flavored
cream? Ice cream.
But yeah, no, I will agree with that.
Hey Matt, how's it going? Well, thanks for popping in. Appreciate it.
I will say that Giants they're not focused on console, they're just focused on profit at the moment. That's the reason why they're starting with FS20 for Switch instead of concentrating on all the shit that's happening at FS19. Yeah. But I will say this, and this is not against PC players in general, okay? So don't take me up wrong. And I know because of the way listen to Matt and all his streams and Six Wheel and Pop Pop and all those guys. I know, but so when I say this, I'm not putting you guys in the same bracket. But I think Giants, they're spending too much time listening to PC YouTubers and not concentrating on console as much.
Well, the only reason
And
for
what-
that
and
though
what
is
I mean-
because I
and-
started
and
out
what
with
I
PC.
mean- And what I mean by that, I mean the likes of Virtual Farmer and people like that. You know,
Yeah.
I really do. I could be
know.
wrong, but I don't think so. I think they're listening to PC players rather than the console players or what console want and not need.
Well, but their bread and butter was PC. That's how they got started.
Yeah.
You know. So from their perspective, I mean, that's kind of what got them on the map, really, so to speak. No pun intended. What did I gotta sew here?
Hey, Leigh McMullen, welcome to the channel. How are we doing this evening? Welcome to the channel and welcome to the chat. Okay, so oh, there's still some in there, so I can let them off and I can go empty this.
Yeah, I took on a sewing contract just to make a little extra money.
Yeah, I think I should be finishing up this contract now very, very shortly, and I should be getting I'm hoping to get a bonus.
Saving.
96, excellent.
They're only $100.
Shiloh said, well, 1 second. You should have the right.
They're only $100 a pop.
Here we go.
Get one.
You should have a right smack. Yeah, smack them in the jugular joints, and then have a death match with their chosen fighter, and you could choose yours, and you can, and then you can make the rules.
Well, this ain't MMA.
Oh my god.
If Giant could release mods as a game update, it could be better, where everyone has all the mods, kind of like the games, added maps, etc. Yeah, I agree with you, Matt. That would make the experience a lot better. But because console is particularly Sony is the one that places greater restrictions on how they accept the mods and stuff like that. Even Microsoft is not as stringent, and so basically what Giants said, because Sony is so restricted because they had a hacking incident in 2002. So they felt like that their system was too vulnerable, so they stiffened up some of their policies.
Contract finished,
And-
I'm going to get a bonus.
And once they did that, well, then when it started coming to console, so Giants said, look, so here's Sony's policies and stuff. Even though Microsoft is laxed, we're going to match what Sony's policy is. So even Microsoft is even punished, when it comes to mods and coming out to their console. So I agree. If they could release the mods across all platforms the same, that would be fantastic. And would improve even the quality for some of your console users and stuff. Because, like I was talking about earlier, I'm not shaming PC. I like PC. I like console. Console's just a very inexpensive way. Like Chris and I, this is relatively inexpensive for us to be able to stream and bring our perspective to the table so far as, how we play the game and our philosophy in farm sim. Whereas, when you go to, and this, since you use PC, it costs a little bit more money or an investment to be able to do that. So, but yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Man, if they could do that, that would be great.
Yeah, well, I agree on most of the stuff that you said there. You're making sense, both yourself and Matt, what you just said. But going back to what you were saying about mods, see, what I can't understand is, right, every so often a mod will slip in, right? That could have breached copyright infringement, or could have breached one of Sony's script issue, licensing laws and stuff like that, right? The thing is, right, and then someone slips in that you'd be expecting it to breach one of those laws, and it doesn't, such as the New Holland Ford. Right? Yes, it's a New Holland tractor, and yes, it's branded as a Ford. Now, the Ford tractor isn't branded as a Ford tractor. It's the Ford name that's branded. Right?
Right.
So, what's happened is we have a modder who modded a New Holland and branded a Ford tractor of it. And yet the Ford name is now in the game. The Ford name is here, and Giants is letting it go through. Giants passed it. It has not been taken off Mod Hub. It's still up in Mod Hub. People can still download it. So for me, that's telling me that now Ford can come into the game.
Well, New Holland has Ford, so I don't know what. So
Yeah.
what is the license infringement? They
Exactly.
own them.
Right? But yet, one of the things that Giants always said was, when people were asking about Ford coming to the game, was, oh, we can't because of licensing issues and stuff like that. It's in the game. It's there. I mean, people are playing it. I'm playing it, for God's sake, on this map. I mean, so that's what I can't understand, why at this stage, as yourself and Matt rightly put it, that they can't let all those like I said, Matt has a fantastic mod on his channel that he's using at the moment. So, like I said, guys, already go check out his channel, right? But he has one that he's using on the Logan and Holler map. Now, Matt, you can let me know, but actually, you let Tough Farmer know, then he can let me know, because you're over on his side at the moment. Is it, that's right, it's that truck that you had, I think it's the Earth Mover, but you have it modded as a logging truck. Like, I would love to have that here. But then a modder could mod it for, back to an Earth Mover dump truck. And we could use it then for corn or whatever crops and cereal crops that we use. I would love to have that mod on console, but we can't because of script issues. Whereas a modder could do that one, bring it to console and put it as Lizard.
Well, that's the thing. All they got to do is switch it over to Lizard, and there's not an issue. But you got to have a modder that'll do all of that, though. And so here's
Right.
here's another thing. You know, like New Holland owns Ford. Okay, you've got
Hmm.
like some of your other, like even Case. Case is not just Case. It's they're actually, what is it, Agco that actually acquired them? They were under Tenneco's
Yeah.
umbrella for a long time. So you got
Yeah.
Agco. Well, Agco is all your industrial equipment, right? Uh, ooh, okay, spin out. And then you've got, there used to be Oliver, Minneapolis Moline. Well, they were all acquired by White. So, you know, if you had the licensing for White tractor,
Come on, squash that.
then all the Olivers, the Minneapolis Molines, and things like that, it's not going to be a licensing issue.
Hmm.
He said,
Exactly.
are you talking about the Peterbilt semi truck that they use?
No, it was the truck that you used on your stream last night,
Good Lord,
Matt.
this thing's
The
going
first one that
everywhere.
you used. The very first one that you were in when you started your stream. I must go back over your stream and have a look at it and see. But yeah, like what there is a Peterbilt, also in the mod hub that myself and Tubbs were looking at there not so long ago.
Oh yeah, and
I
yes,
think it was
yes mods.
I think it was the fertilizer seeder, wasn't it?
Well, that was a Mack truck on the
Yeah, yeah, it was actually. Yeah,
the
you're right.
fertilizer one. It wasn't a Kenworth, but they had a Kenworth truck in there that was separate from that. He said the blue Ford.
My treat.
No, I think it was a yellow. I think it was an earth mover, and you had to convert it to logs. It was yellow, I think it was, if I remember correctly. I'll have to go back over your stream. See. I think you used that to start your stream. Or was that the start of your stream? It was just at the time when I joined your stream anyway, around that time. But yeah, so go back to what we were saying about Mod Hub. There are some fantastic mods. In fact, guys, if anyone's on console and you're on the channel, go check out Yes Mods. There's some fantastic mods over there that's for PC.
If you're a
Unfortunately,
console user, it'd just depress you.
yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, he
But
said it.
that
He said Matt said that's the FDR skidder.
could have been, yeah, could have been. But yeah, that's a fantastic looking mod. That is, you know. But yeah, so guys, go and check out Mod Hub or the S mods. There's some fantastic mods, and that's what's bringing to point myself and Tubb was trying to say. The amount of New Holland tractors that we've seen, the KS International tractors and the New Holland and Ford tractors that we've seen, oh man,
No, yeah,
I will have a field day if I had them in here.
see, and they had the 86 International, 86 Series International, and so that's what I was raised up driving.
Yeah,
I would
and,
definitely love to
and,
have that.
and I was something similar with the 8400 Ford.
Matt says where you hook a wire to the logs and drag them. Is that
I
what
think
you're
that's
talking about?
It could have been. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'll have to go back onto your channel, Matt, and have a look at it. And then, sure, on the next stream tomorrow, if you're on, I can let you know which ones I'll talk about.
But like even like the 86 series international tractors, hell, I'd love to even see a 4020 John Deere on this, but that's PC stuff. I mean, that's the stuff that I drove when I was a kid. And 706 International, 806 International, 856, the 56 series, you know. Oh my gosh. I was watching
I agree.
R.D. Allen, and I think he or somebody else, a friend of his, both of them modded it, and they had a 620 Poppin' Johnny in there, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And my dad, when he first started farming, he had one of those. And man, that's a fantastic sounding tractor, and the sound was pretty consistent with what it was back in the day. So just like, oh my god, I'd love to have something like that with the tricycle front end. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. One second. So Liam said, "I can't wait to play with you. I'm a big fan." Well, first of all, Liam, thanks very much for that. We appreciate it. Like we said on most of our channels, we're not professional YouTubers. We do talk a lot of BS at most times, um,
All the time.
all the time. And yes, we do give out a lot. No, sorry, I do give out a lot side hubs. Um, but we do appreciate you all. So for you to say that you're a fan, I definitely appreciate that. It means a lot, especially like we said, we're not professional YouTubers. I'm only starting this. So getting back to what you were saying about when you can play it. Like I said, normally myself and Tubb, we stream during the week because that's the only times we can do it because of work and stuff like that. The weekends is probably the best time for you to catch us. Now, speaking of the weekend, Friday, maybe Saturday, myself and Tubbs definitely probably will be on. So Saturday, let me see. Tubbs will probably be on around 12 o'clock his time, which will be 6 hours. So if we can get on Saturday around 5 o'clock my time, which will be 10 o'clock Tubbs time,
Mm-hmm.
then there's no problem. Simulate what you can play with us.
Yeah.
We will set up a small map or something where you can play with us and everything else, and we can have a bit of a chat and stuff before we go streaming ourselves. As for Sunday, I'm not sure if we'll be able to play with you on Sunday because I won't be here Sunday. I'll be back Sunday night for our stream. I'm heading to a town in Ireland called Tipperary, and I'm going to the 2019 Comic Con.
So it's only temporary that you're going to be there.
Yeah, like I'm only going to be there for a couple of hours. So I probably will be back that later that night for our stream, but I won't be on that day.
Is that close to Fanny?
No. No. So that's complete.
You know, I know that I saw that deal with all the town names in Ireland that are, wild and crazy. But, Texas is like that. It just, we got some pretty crazy names for some of our towns and cities in Texas like that. We got a happy Texas.
And it's not Texas.
No sad, but we do have a happy one.
No.
You got happy, you got sun ray, sundown. They got some crazy names in Texas.
Right, so I hope that's going to answer your question, Liam. Saturday will probably be your best time, okay? So we will keep you posted coming up to Saturday. So we'll definitely let you know if we can get on with you or not. What that goes with any other console player that are watching us. If you want to join us for an hour or two on Saturday, if we get on, just pop in the chat and let us know if you're willing to do it.
Yep.
Like I said, Saturday probably will be the best time for us to do it, and we're talking if Tubbs a busy Saturday with family stuff like that, and he can get on for an hour or so Saturday morning his time at 10 o'clock, will be 5 o'clock in the afternoon my time.
Saturday morning's better for me than anything. That's usually when I don't have nothing hardly going on.
Yeah, so if we can do it, we'll definitely keep you posted. We'll be up for it for an hour or two. Saturday, which will be 5 o'clock my time, 10 o'clock Tubbs time in Texas.
However, you never know when it's going to be busy, though.
Exactly. So that's what I said, guys. We will keep you updated, throughout the week if we can do that or not, and we'll definitely let you know on Friday stream if we will be on. So.
Cause I didn't even tell you. So 2 in the morning on Saturday, one of the fireman and a deputy were working a fatal accident, and a drunk driver ran into the back of the deputy, which hurt the deputy, and then hurt one of our firemen.
I think she told me that.
Did I? Yeah. So it was like two. The lieutenant texted me about 2:30 or 3 in the morning. It was early. I was like, oh my gosh. I didn't have to go in, but thank God they were all okay. Bumps, bruises, cuts. That's about it.
Okay.
Hey Liam, did you know I was born on the day of the very first giant software
I was about to read that text on us.
simulator game came out? I was born on 2008 December. Oh, cool. That's cool, Liam.
Yeah, I was just about to read it out there. No, I don't want to buy it. I want to lease it. Thank you very much.
Well, unfortunately, Liam, I was born way before that.
Just a tad.
Yeah, not as old as Chris, but I'm getting there. I'll catch up to him someday.
Man, has
okay.
A very funny sense of humor.
Well, I appreciate that, Liam. Thank you for sharing. What's that?
I said, did I ever tell you got a funny sense of humor?
No, actually, you've never told me that.
Well, then that just means that you don't.
The only thing you ever call me is a politician.
Yeah, and I think it could be hitting a nail on the head right there.
That's what I do for a living, man.
I mean, like if it smells like a politician, if it talks like a politician, and if it speaks like a politician, and it says words like a politician, yeah, it's a politician.
Yeah, my job, you can't take any sides. Try to keep the peace.
Yeah, that's doing a very good job. You were kicked at one stage.
Yeah, well, he was high on meth. There was no common sense in that whatsoever.
No. Lane goes, guys, I'm heading off. I hope to see you on Saturday. No worries, Lane. Like I said,
Alright, Liam, good to have you.
Posted if it's going to happen or not, okay? And if it's going to happen, it will be Saturday 5 o'clock my time, which is also your time. I think you're in English in England. So it will be your time also.
Alright, good to have you, Liam. Have a good night.
Right, so this ain't going to work now, I don't think.
So the only thing I'm really disappointed in, and I know you've noticed this, on the Great Plains with the liquid fertilizer. Have you noticed that the liquid fertilizer tends to go at the flow rate, faster than a solid fertilizer in a planter?
Yeah. Oh, I did. Right, so will this guy actually keep going by himself? Actually, he will. That's okay. So when he's done my harvest, I can do another contract.
Save
get
it.
one started at least.
Save it, save it, save it.
There is another.
Done deal, done deal, done deal. Alright guys, thanks for joining in with us tonight. Make sure to hit the like button. For those that you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Sorry about that. Still got a frog in my throat. Also, go check out my partner, Chris Larkin 72. He would appreciate a like and also a subscribe as well. You buying something again?
No, doing a contract.
Ah, well, lagging there for a second.
Yeah, not doing the contract on us.
You and your contracts.
Contracts have to be done.
So
But I'm
you're
doing the contract that you didn't want to do.
Well, which one was that?
V13, the baling contract.
Yeah, you're correct, Amundo, on that. I will not do a baling contract. As I won't do a potato or sugar beet contract either. I need a front weight for this New Holland. It's Great Plains. It's just throwing it around. Alright, back to sewing. What am I, about 50%? Almost. Almost. We're cooking now. Burning up the old cedar here.
You scared her. Tony, don't you dare put that on my dog.
We start getting into the longer rows, so this could eat up pretty quick. Did you go to sleep on me, Chris? That's what I was thinking. Thought he's out for the night. Not enough Capilouet. The only man that I knows that drinks cat shit coffee.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with it.
According to you. You don't see me running around the corner trying to find it. Not that I could find it here in Texas, but...
Man, what's going on here? I'm having problems with my vehicles.
Oh yeah? Come on, big boy, turn around. Oh, big blue.
That's better.
No, stop.
I took on this sewing contract thinking, this ain't gonna be too bad. It's a big dead-gum field for this little... It's only 12 meter cedar, so I'm thinking, whew. Could you imagine doing a 4 times map on something like this?
With a 3-meter plow? Yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, there's plenty of 3 meter stuff out there.
It's going to be the highlight of my farming career.
I'd like to see you do that one time, and then all the words that flow from your Irish mouth from doing it.
If that happened in one stream, we get all
Banned.
the bans and strikes and everything else that YouTube can afford to give us.
Yep, no leprechauns in that one for sure.
Well, let me just go and check on my.
We must have scared Shiloh off or something. He got quiet.
No, he's
still lurking. Yeah.
Yeah, still here. What am I blocked by? I'm on my field and I'm not blocked by anything, and yet saying I'm blocked by something.
Like your implements blocked?
Yeah.
Hmm.
But I'm on my field here.
Maybe it's not your field.
It is my field. I bought it.
So you say. It's all talk, it sounds like. Yeah, I think I got enough seed and fertilizer to finish this contract out. What are you using your? Yeah, it's a little bit off. Are you using your cloths for just a farmyard tractor?
No, it's gonna be used for my bales and stuff like that when I'm feeding and stuff.
Mm.
It's powerful enough to pull my trailer, my 6 meter Weber. It will also pull the 180 KSIH 490 cultivator,
Mm-hmm.
and so it will do the jobs I need it to do.
Okay. I just didn't know what you were using it for because you got your Ford still.
Yeah. That Ford is a good little tractor. It's 240 horsepower,
Mm-hmm.
which it's not to be laughed at, but it's not great when you have to have big implements and stuff like that. But like that, they can pull the double. Uh,
What you talking about, Willis?
grass mowers,
Oh, okay.
grass mower,
I thought I lost
right?
you for a second.
Right. So it'll pull the grass mowers. So the 9 meter grass mower, butterfly, and
Oh.
the front one.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, it will actually pull and operate a windrower or uh, a tether on the back of the tractor. So that's what we were talking about, like with some modders that don't implement in the power on the PTO. So even though it says 240 horsepower,
Mm-hmm.
you can still get it to pull bigger things.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas I like the class because class, I think they have that built in where there's a power drop. You know?
Right. Yeah. Got a
Yeah, I think I
little bit
figured
off.
out what is wrong with this tractor. This harvester, and it's telling me that it's being blocked by an implement.
Okay. Do
I'm
tell.
using the Dominator. I'm using the Dominator harvester. It's the only one I could really afford
Mm-hmm.
to lease out. But I'm using the Tucano header on it.
Mm.
Oh, I don't think it's powerful enough to actually operate the header. I think that's what it is. So instead of saying insufficient power, it's saying that it's being blocked by an object.
Ah, gotcha.
So it's telling me that the harbor has been blocked by the header.
I'm gonna set a worker off on this for just a second. I'll be right back.
Welcome. Tu- 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 tu. If I'm about to butcher your name, brother. So if I do, I apologize. Uh, Huda Buya Patty Channel. I think I said it right. I'm hoping I did. If not, I apologize if I um, butchered it. But welcome to the channel. Yeah, it's not a multiplayer game as in we have our people playing with us. This is myself and Tubb Farmer, my farm partner. This is our stream multiplayer game. There's only two of us. We're on Lone Oak, and we're going head to head with two different farms. But we are thinking of doing a multiplayer on Saturday for our subscribers and stuff. If you want to pop in on it, we do play on console on PS4.
back. Straighten him out a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's the problem. I'm using the bigger header on the smaller combine and it's not able to push it.
What's that?
So, yep.
What is it that you're doing?
I'm using the Dominator harvester with the bigger Tucano header, and it's not able to push it.
Ah,
So it's telling
gotcha.
me. So instead of saying that it has insufficient power, it's telling me that it's been blocked by an object.
Hey,
because-
Mr. Bone, how are you? You doing all right tonight? Welcome to the channel. Glad to have you. How you doing tonight? I wonder why it would give you that message though, if that's the case.
Because what's happening is, it's not reading the header connected to the harvester. It's reading the harvester, so it's telling me that it's been blocked by that header.
Hmm.
That's what it is.
That's good to hear, Mr. Bone. I am doing wonderful tonight.
I'm going to have to change this harvester over, unfortunately.
I'm not doing bad for a Monday night, honestly.
Yeah. Come on. Well, go on.
You missed it earlier. Chris kind of got on a rant about giants. It was pretty entertaining. Pretty entertaining. He was just talking
Hey, Mr.
about
Bones.
the
welcome to the
wonderful. Chris is doing well. Chris is doing well. He was eloquently putting how the mods that came out were so wonderful and conducive to his farming experience.
You know something? Now you are talking a lot of BS.
He was just talking about how much his gameplay has been enhanced. He said, laugh out loud.
How much you getting paid by Giants?
I'm not getting paid by giants. I'm a nobody.
Because you're talking a lot of shit there. So
Yeah, I'm talking shit to my Irish buddy.
But welcome to the channel, Mr. T-Bone. I was just letting my subscribers know about your map. And tell them to go and check you out and stuff like that.
Yeah, most definitely. That's awesome.
Mr. T-Bone, Tubbs is the modder. I was saying it's his
Yeah,
first
no worries.
map.
No worries, man.
Logging in the holler, it's called. It looks a fantastic map. I'm trying to get on his good side. Hope that he'll bring it to console. but I don't think it's working at the moment.
Hey, Mr. T-Bone, take it what you can get, because if he ever gets talking about giants, it's total negativity. It's like pea soup. It's all a mess.
Well, I will say this, guys. Go check him out. Go check out Mr. T-Bone.
You
His
can
channel is
skip out
Mr.
on that one.
T-Bone 39. Great guy. Great content on his YouTube. Like I said earlier on, he's after making a map. It's called Logging in the Holler. It is a logging map, and you all know how I feel about logging to a certain extent. But I will say that that map looks a fantastic map. So go check him out. He usually plays with Matt, who's also on the chat there earlier on.
Yep, Matt's
And
still here. He
wheeling,
said he's just lurking.
And six wheel and pop. So go check out those guys. Check out their channels, guys. They're great YouTubers, great content. They're
you'll do
pretty
it.
much like myself and Tubbs, in the extent that they can have a bit of a laugh when they're so. Go check them out. I highly recommend them. Also subscribe and like their content. Subscribe to their channels. But at the same time, check out Mr. T-Bone's map. So.
Yeah, Mr. T-Bone, when you get Chris the log, it's something similar to the rant and rave that he does about giants and their mods. I'm telling you, it's a mess. Mr. T-Bone said, come on, Chris, you have to log. Come on, laugh out loud. I've never heard the man cry in the year that I've known him, but I think he would start crying if he had to log every day.
Mr. T-Bone, I'll make you a deal. I will log on you on your maps with you and 6-wheeler pop on map, no problems. If I'm allowed to use the T-Rex 600.
Oh gosh. That's not logging.
It is for me.
That's your version of logging.
I think that's the closest to logging I'm going to get.
Yeah, and that's so. Here's the funny thing about you and logging. So you're off over doing contracts, and you're like, "Hey, you and Howie go over there and cut down those trees." I know exactly how you feel about logging. We had like 50 trees laying on the ground, and I'm like, "Oh my God." He's a Mr. T-Bone said, "Mow them down and I'll watch." Laugh out loud. Yeah, he does. Because I'm telling you right now, Mr. T-Bone, he sent me and another one of our community and also a YouTuber. He sent us off on a mission to go cut down like, I don't know, it was 50 or 60 trees. It was a mess. And Chris, he's nowhere to be found, and he's just talking. And come to find out, he's on a harvester doing some kind of contract. Not anywhere. Not anywhere. Yes. Howie, you heard your name. You remember when that happened, don't you, Howie? When me and you got stuck with those trees over there in that mess. Howie pops in and he goes, "Did I hear my name?"
I would rather do potatoes than logging. So I will do logging, no problems, if I am allowed to use the T-Rex 600.
Oh my God. It was horrible. Yeah. And we were glitching so bad, Howie and I couldn't hardly even pick up logs or trim them down or anything. It was terrible. Howie said, "Yes, I do." It was insane. Oh, that was a terrible...
I wouldn't mind, but I had all the logs cut down. All those trees were just cut.
Well, yeah, because Howie and I went through there and cut them all down first, and then we were trying to go back and trim them, and it was horrible. It was a mess. We finally got it done, though, after a while. I think it was 2 or 3 episodes before that thing was done. That was insane. How you doing tonight, Howie? Welcome to the chat. Didn't even get to ask you that.
Yeah, welcome, brother. Like, that's why I'm kind of liking this map, because technically, if I'm right, you owned all the trees on the map, so I don't have to go near them.
Yeah, I wondered why you were like so convincing. "Oh, just take it. It's no problem, brother."
Yep. I don't have to worry about it.
He said, maybe one day I'll try a farming map after I figure out everything. Yeah, no worries, Mr. T-Bone.
Yeah, no, I hope you do, man, mate, because if your logo map is anything to go by, you would be a smash hit. Now that's what I'm missing.
Yeah, I jumped on there and saw a little bit of it. I was kind of impressed with the little. Of course, I don't know who was driving the forklift. I can't remember. And was trying to position it perfect.
Pop.
Was it 6-wheeling pop? He wanted to position it perfectly on the back of the flatbed. But I was impressed with that little forklift that they had putting those pallets up there.
Yeah. Now, I will say, as far as I know, right, the map would kind of remind loggers, I'm just throwing this out there, I could be wrong, something like Giants, what's the logger map we have? Giants?
Oh, that's good to hear, Howie. You're getting ready for a winter and planning a trip to UK? Oh, cool. That's cool.
Why would you want to go there?
Let's see. You can farm on logging map, buddy. That's what Mr. T-Bone said. Yeah, once you get all the logs out of the way, definitely.
Oh no, oh no. That's why I asked him last night there on Matt's channel there if it was going to come to console, because it's a relatively flat map. Or once you get those trees down, yeah. Now the only thing is, it really probably is for PC because there's no sell points for farming. So unless you're on PC where you can mod those in.
He just said laugh out loud.
And why is this Muppet going backwards?
Oh man, I've already run out of fertilizer again. I wish this fertilizer tank was larger. Got plenty of seed to last, but not enough fertilizer. You know what? I'm gonna try it and see. Didn't say nothing about fertilizing. I'm just gonna finish planting the thing.
Shiloh, closest thing to logging is picking up some toothpicks. Oh yes. That's what I said. I will do logging, no problems. I've been doing logging on most of the maps I'm on. If I can use that T-Rex 600.
Mr. T-Bone said he understands.
No, I don't think, Mr. T-Bone, you understand just how much of a pet peeve I have about logging.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's
I would rather sit on the toilet and wipe my ass with sandpaper.
Oh, righty then. Well, that's John Wayne. Real rustic. Yeah, I wasn't about to go get no more fertilizer. It didn't say nothing about fertilizing, so I'll just finish planting it this way. Get this contract out of the way. Oop, done. Whew. Let's take this money and run. Alright. Okay. Oh, and my canola is ready to harvest, it looks like. Whoa. Hello, roadway.
You finally done a road? Perfect.
No, I'm still peeling out, turning sideways, doing my normal thing. Well, guys, I have to go hit the like button, buddy. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Mr. T-Bone, and you have a great night, and thanks for joining us tonight. We really appreciate it.
See you later, Mr. T-Bone, bud. Have a good one. Yeah, guys, so like I said earlier on, go check out Mr. T-Bone, okay?
Yeah,
great
definitely.
guy, great content, great YouTuber, and check out the gang that always hangs out together, such as Six Wheel and Pop Hop, Mr. T-Bone, as we said. Check out Matt. Also, check out one or two other guys that hang out there with him. The original Trucker Gamer, he's another great guy. And there was one more. Scott Page, check out his channel also, guys.
Yeah, definitely.
They're all great YouTubers. Thanks, Mr. T-Bone. I appreciate the like. I'm just telling everybody else to go over and check out your channel there and stuff like that. There is one more that's always talking about Old Timer Dave. That's it, Old Timer Dave. Go check out Old Timer Dave as well, guys. They're all great guys. They all hang out together. They all stream together. They're very same as myself and Tubb Farmer. When they're streaming, they can have a bit of a laugh. They take little digs at each other and stuff like that, like we do. And so go check them out. I highly recommend them.
Come on now. let's get over there. Alright, so I'll get started on this once I get back to the farm, get started on this canola, and then I think that's going to be it for me tonight.
I'm just I've started on this baling contract and cutting the grass at the moment, and I'm also doing my canola harvest on field 6 that I bought.
Yep. So, Dakota Bogue, thanks for being in here tonight. Also, Matt, thank you for being with us tonight. Appreciate the chat. Mr. T-Bone, thank you for being in the chat. Thank you for the like. And all the others that hit the like button for all 6 likes. I really appreciate it. And also, as always, Howie, it's a great pleasure to have you here. Thank you so much for tuning in for us tonight.
Yeah, guys, so like Tubbs, okay, we do absolutely appreciate it, okay. Like we said, we are not professional YouTubers. We're not doing this for the money side of stuff and stuff like that. We do it because we literally love this game, and so like for us to come on here and have you stream with us and watch us for the length that you do and the likes and the chat and stuff like that, we literally do appreciate you 100%. And like I said, we don't pre-record videos. Stuff like that. We actually stream most nights if we can. Sometimes through work we can't. But we don't pre-record videos, we don't time lapse, we don't jump start and stuff like that. So what you see is what you get, and yeah, sometimes it's 2 hours, sometimes an hour and a half, and it's the same stuff over and over again. You know, doing contracts from start to finish, or doing a harvest from start to finish, or you know, stuff like that. And then listen to myself and Tubbs go on and on and on. Sometimes a lot of BS, sometimes giving out and stuff like that.
What?
No, I didn't say nothing bad about you. And so for having you stick with us and listen to us and putting up with us and then still pop in the chat, we definitely do appreciate you.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
If this is the Let's Play that is like, go hit our channels, okay? Mine is Chris Larkin, his is Tough Farmer. Hit those like buttons, smash that subscribe button. Also, hit that notification bell. It will let you know when we're up and streaming again. And if you're feeling really, really generous and not nauseous from listening to us, hit that share button. You know, tell your friends about us. And like I said, we're not professional. We love it. We do it because we love the game. And meeting and talking to people like yourselves and like-minded people. We also have a community. It's for PC, it's for console players, unfortunately.
YouTube and one place won't give me a chat.
It's
okay. Well, appreciate you being here, Howie.
The community is called Superior FS Farming. Go over and check us out. You know, we'd love to have you as a member. There's no passwords and stuff like that. Go over, click it, and join in with the fun and the conversations that happen over there. Howie, who's on Tough Farmer's side at the moment, he's a member over there. He posts most days as well, and he does multiplayer games every so often. So go and check us out, guys. Love to have you over there. That's Superior FS Farming. So with that being said, I am now going to say my usual goodbyes with those that join my chat, if I can get this all up here from start to finish. So with that being said, Dakota Bogue, thank you very much for joining in. Appreciate it. Tough Farmer, for your one comment, I appreciate that. Somebody might use it. And somebody will. I just seen the second one. And in case anyone wants to know what we were talking about probably Howie's #1 favorite mod that came out.
Well, Howie, you're better off in this chat anyway. I'm just saying.
So it's probably Howie's #1 favorite mod. He actually loved the giant pumpkin that came out, so I know he's going to love that bowl that came out today also. Dakota Bogue, thank you very much. Scott Page, thanks a million, brother. I appreciate it. J Dog, one party. thank you very much for joining in, and well done to hitting your 1,000 subscribers. A great accomplishment. I hope you keep that up. Also then to Matt, thanks for joining in. Appreciate you also. And
Yeah,
of course,
most definitely.
Julian Hay, the FS19 consultant for consoles.
Yep.
Another great guy, lads. Go over and check him out also. Mr. T-Bone, naturally for joining in. Liam McMullen, thank you very much for joining in also. We
Oh, I
hope to see
forgot to
you on
mention
Saturday.
Liam. Yeah.
If we get in, if we do it on Saturday, we will let you know on Friday if we're going to go ahead with it. As usual, Shiloh, for your few comments that you did say to us. Also to, like I said, I'm sorry if I butchered your name earlier on, Huda Yahaya Booyah Patty channel. If I butchered it, I absolutely apologise
What a
immensely.
unique name.
So thank you very much for joining the channel. Like I said, guys, if this is Let's Play that is like, hit those like buttons, smash that subscribe button. We do kind of broadcast every night, bringing you content and everything else, whether it's good content, bad content. We try and do our best. We try and make it fun by having a bit of a banter also. So guys, with that being said, go and check out those guys I say go check out, okay? So go check out Six Wheel and Pop Pop, Mr. T-Bone 39, who made that fantastic map, Loving in the Holler. Also check out Matt. Check out Scott Page, the original Trucker Gaming, and Old Timer Dave. They're all great guys, all great content on their channels. So if you haven't subscribed to them, I immensely and implore you to go over and check them out. So with that being said, we're going to leave it here where we always leave it off on this channel. On this channel, when things go right, it wasn't us. And when things go wrong, it was both Pringle Stephen, Reese's Pieces Robin, Leprechauns. Until tomorrow night for episode 15 on Loving Oak, from myself, Chris, and from him, Tough Farmer. Adios, muchachos.
Yeah, thank y'all for being here tonight. We appreciate each and every one of you, and as I always say, what he said. We'll see y'all tomorrow night. Catch you later.